Isn't a little bit too low? This one. This is too low, honey. Can we? This is too low.
We're live right now.
Hi. Okay, this is. Can we please do something with that camera? It is too low. That one is too low. Okay. So we were going to do this Mexican foods yesterday, but unexpectedly there was something very, very strange happened. We had these new curtains and I was like, okay, I finally found the perfect non-toxic dry cleaner. I'm gonna take them there, I'm gonna clean it, and we brought them home and well, pardon the expression, but it smelled like it hung in a Nevada little, how you call those little places, whorehouse for a year. It was like cheap perfume and tobacco, and I was like, oh, this is not good, which would have been one problem, but I got a major raging migraine from it. So I wasn't able to do this today with Sage. Sage, are you coming? And this is going to be the quintessential fusion cuisine because we both really, really, really love Mexican food. And we like putting a bit of a twist, healthy twist with just by ingredients, the sourcing of the ingredients, because we really love how they taste. And we like to share the source of the ingredients and how we jazz them up with a little bit of adaptogens here and there. I'm trying to figure out which one to start with. Sage? Oh, I don't know where he went. He has to go and talk to some people. Are pouring a concrete deck outside, and we are doing so many things at the same time. Are they pouring the deck? You have a label hanging out, honey. It's perfect. All right. You're ready. Okay. So what shall we start with?
Christina says she loves you. Christina Estrada.
Honey, I love you so much. It's just you're too far. Please come back. Please come back. And we can go and visit your dad. Her dad just lives a little bit up north from here, but she's in England, which is a little bit too far for a very, very best friend to live. When you miss them, I love the heart. Where are the cats?
One of them got shit in the garage.
Oh, come on in, Bertitza. We have two kitties that run around here, but they don't like to go outside right now because there are too many people that they don't know. All right, let's start with nachos, I think. Should we start with nachos?
Absolutely.
We start with nachos. Yeah, that.
Keep going.
I keep going. I'm gonna grab the. I got enough from my sister's message. All right. We are going to make these nachos with, can you grab the chips from the bottom over there? To my utter delight, I found organic corner. There you go. Organic, non-GMO, heirloom blue corn chips made with avocado oil. So no bad oils, and that was such a find. I was like, oh, we can make good nachos at home. I got so excited about it. So look like organic nachos. Sage, do you want to tell us why the blue corn is so much better than the other corns? Just in our opinion.
Well, I'm just generally always been a big fan of the blue foods. Whether that's
this
blue butterfly flower, spirulina,
This guy is crazy about. Come on, boo boo. Hey. He loves buffalo. I can take the buffalo out of the fridge and he's on the other side of the property. He would know. He just has this internal sensor, buffalo. And then he shows up right away.
So in blue corn, you get some extra different antioxidants that you don't find in your traditional corn. You get things like anthocyanins, that give it that blue color, and some unique potential anti-aging benefits as well.
And it's higher in protein than the other corn. Yes, higher than protein, lower glycemic index, and high protein. And
you have an important commenter over here.
Hi, Kutsi. Can I come over just to plan right? Yeah, that's my sister from Calgary. She's
You're
a teacher.
welcome anytime, especially in mid-May.
Oh, especially yes. She's still gonna be teaching. Okay, so I cut up a huge purple onion. Should have started sauteing this earlier, but there was so much going on in here. Sage went.
We need a mobile camera crew that moves. We got to develop our production here.
Yes, that would be amazing. So I think I should have sauteed this onion earlier. That was a not a great thing I didn't. But then it means we can start with street corn. But we're going to do nachos with buffalo, quesadillas because we have three very interesting tortillas that we can try out. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I keep looking down. I don't know why. And we have one that Sage likes, which is a cactus tortilla.
That's my absolute favorite. Most gluten-free type tortillas are hard for me to deal with. This one, which is made from nopal cactus, is especially fantastic.
I like the one that's made of cassava, and sometimes I use one with brown rice. So we're going to make all three of them, and then we're going to make street corn, and we are going to make mango salsa, and all a bit upgraded. Oh, I didn't grab the packet.
So you're going to see how we're going to be able to incorporate adaptogens into each of these. You might think, oh, these are great on their own, but literally every dish that you make is a great opportunity to figure out what adaptogens can you incorporate into it.
Yes. All right, let's see.
Hey, Ana Blanca's over there sauteing the onions. I'll do a play-by-play. She's whipping them around, smushing them up, messing them up a little bit in a frying pan, as Tanya would say.
I put them on a high heat, and then we'll put all the spices and the buffalo in it. But I have to tell you, the minute I even open this buffalo, the cats are going, oh, yeah. They can't go outside because of the guys that are working there. All right.
Look at yourself in the screen there.
Hi. All right, so what we are going to do right now, we should start with the mango salsa then.
Great.
Perfect. So I already chopped up the mango. It's fresh, organic mango. I have a way of, I'll show you guys how I like to peel it because it is, I always have like either a knife in my hand, and the mango is really slippery. Can I please have a fork? And I like short, very, very short peelers. And go like this. Hello. So I just put a fork in the top like this, hold it in place, and peel it.
So good for safety.
It's
so
good.
When you cut your fingers with a peeler,
this is a sharp peeler. So yeah, and I just go around like this and then do the edges. But I'm not going to do this now because we already have what we need. And I cut up some onions. Let's see what we should put in there. Sage, what do you think we should put in there?
Adaptogen-wise, is that what you're asking?
Actually, that's what we're going to do with the mango salsa. Mango salsa is the only thing we don't put adaptogens in.
Really?
Yes.
Not even one?
Not even one.
Maybe a little sprinkle of pine pollen?
I would like to have this myself. And because of baby, I can do adaptogens.
You have to communicate that.
Yes. So this is going to be my dish.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do?
Is this the red onion that you're making over there that's going in here? Or that's for something
No,
else?
that's for the buffalo that goes on.
Okay. So then we have our red onion right here.
Yep.
We doing the whole thing?
I don't think so. That will be too much.
Okay.
I just go spoon by spoon. And I gotta grab
See,
one.
I do things very precisely and by numbers. Ana Blanca does this by feel thing. And you can't just throw a by feel method onto somebody who does by numbers. Because I'll do by spoon, and I'll just do by spoon and by spoon and by spoon until there's no spoons left.
Well, grab a spoon. Grab a measuring spoon because most of the time when we do this live, everything we do is actually a live R&D with you guys. Because everything we do like this with you, we never made before that way. So it's actually kind of fun because by the time we finish it, we know how the recipe will go and we put it on the blog. It's going to be fun.
All right. So if we're doing by feel, it's got to be you.
Okay. Okay. You want to keep mixing it?
Yeah. Hold on one second. Let me fix the light.
Light is good. I like the light.
It's good for you. I'm trying to quite dark.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Yeah, on that one, yes, but not over here. How interesting.
Look there. Just ignore these. I'm going to turn these screens off so you don't look at them.
I know, I like.
You got to look up. I know, but the people want to see your eyeballs.
Oh, my eyeballs are up there, but here and there and here and there and up and down. Okay, would you squeeze these lemons out and then use the lemon squeezer? And here and there. It's beautiful. All right, let's mix. I really do love a mango salsa. I really wish I could just spoon feed it to everybody who's coming and saying hello. Oh, my little sister. Oh, I miss my sister. I haven't seen her for a while. But our sister I haven't seen even longer. I have two sisters and a brother, and they live all around the world. So Oh, earlier you weren't here, but I told them why we couldn't do the live yesterday. We were supposed to make this for dinner yesterday, and then
Plans change. We go with the flow.
yeah, I told them about the curtain that smelled like a whorehouse in Nevada.
I heard.
But they were brand new curtains.
But let's talk about pleasant stuff as we're making food right
I thought it was funny.
now. Oh.
I mean, okay, the migraine wasn't funny, but my description of the smell was, I think, very, how should I say, description was descriptive. All right, I keep putting more onion. I think it's just by the color you can tell how many you would need. You know, you don't want it totally overpowering. I think so far I put like 3 tablespoons of chopped onion. But the color of, why didn't you tell the story of mango? Mango is very special between Sage and I. So I start. I don't know. So in Los Angeles, there is this store, food store, by now quite famous health food store called Erewhon. And they have something that's called a tonic bar that was set up with superfoods and adaptogens, and people can come in and they would have ice creams and tonics and different stuff. And Sage worked at the bar developing recipes. And so that later they put on the menu. This is how, we ended up in this business. And one time, my girlfriend and I, we figured out how bad, we're back to fragrances that I complained about earlier, how bad fragrances are for you. So we went in and we are going through the natural product aisle, testing out different things. Should we use this instead of perfume? No, Gina, this is better. No, let's try that. So we were just testing, and anybody who walked by, because it was the kind of store their friends came and everybody sort of knew each other. It was really
different than it was.
Yeah, it is. It was more like, imagine that in the middle of Hollywood, there was a little store that if you plopped into a small town. So everybody knew each other. We're like, how do you think of this smell? And we ran out of friends, and I woke up to this guy who I knew by the bar. By then, how long have I known you there? Like 6-7 months by then?
Yes, something like that.
He's been working there for that long. We knew each other, talked about healthy things.
Probably more like 9 months.
9 months. Yes, it was 9 months at least. And I was trying out this lemongrass body cream. I was like, what do you think of this? What do you think of this?
And I said, well, I don't really love lemongrass, but if you put on something mango scented on yours in 2 seconds. And I didn't think anything of it. It wasn't that big of a deal to me to say something like that, just joking around. But it had quite an impact.
I blushed. And for the fact and for the record, I am not a blushing kind of woman. I don't think I'm blushed in my life. And Gina is looking at me. My girlfriend's like, what's going on in here? And I retreated to the parking lot, and I was very, very confused. Super confused. And that was the first sign that something budded out between us in 9 months. And then what happened after? I'm making this in a meantime.
We didn't go play by play. What happened after that? Everything?
No, you know what? Let's save it for the next live. Part 2 will come the next time. How we ended up being together. So, quarter teaspoon. Would you put quarter teaspoon of chili pepper in here, please?
Sure. You already put a little bit?
Yeah, just a sprinkle. It's all right. It's not a very strong one. Oh, by the way, anybody has health and wellness questions, send it in because Sage will respond. Like last time we talked about hormone health and fertility from someone. Actually, someone sent in a question and they were asking about we were always talking about the different kind of ginsengs.
Yeah.
So I was just talking to someone and they sent in this question and they said, you guys have ginseng in your love chocolate, Siberian ginseng. And
just to correct you, we don't actually.
Not anymore?
It was never.
Oh, which chocolate is the
Siberian ginseng is in our Focus chocolate.
Focus chocolate. Sorry, of course. Yes, it is in the Focus chocolate. What was I thinking? Duh. So, and tell us about the story of Siberian ginseng and American ginseng and other ginsengs. While we are making this,
ginsengs.
There's so many ginsengs.
And other ginsengs.
But I like because there's the American ginseng and there is the Siberian and there is the Korean and there is different kind of ginsengs that have a little bit different properties.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready. But in the meantime, I just would like to say we have 1 organic mango in here, 3 tablespoons of green onion, a quarter teaspoon of chili pepper.
Not green onion.
Red, no, we're gonna put
This is red onion.
no, lemon juice. Can I have a lemon juice?
Yes, here's
a tablespoon of lemon juice. Oh, we have little limes in our, okay. Give me a little bit more because I didn't bring in the mini limes from the garden.
How much more?
One more. Because should we put a little bit of honey in here, you think? Would it be interesting?
I don't think it needs it.
I don't think so either, sorry. I just sometimes like to wing it, but I looked at it and maybe not. Okay, the jalapeno that I already chopped up. Teaspoon of that green little jalapeno, fresh. Oh, so how are you with the cilantro lately? You're not gonna have cilantro, right?
No, it makes me sleepy.
Yeah, because of Sage's genetics.
I get so tired after cilantro. It's just like a little bit of pressure in the middle of my forehead. I just need to go to sleep.
Okay, so you will have the other stuff and I will have this. Do you mind that there's the cilantro somewhere there? You can put that in for me. This is
okay, all or
sure.
Separate amount by feel?
You can dump in the whole thing.
Okay.
All right, in the meantime, I managed to saute all the purple onion very nicely. And I'm going to we're just having so much fun with you guys. Thank you for joining us. Okay, while we are mixing and I'm chopping
and for those of you watching, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. It's always fun to see.
I want to be in here. Hello. Okay, yes, we like to know. Yes, where are you? I know that Reika is watching from Calgary and Christina is from London. Oh, I should check with Serena because she's in Paris. Okay, so it's so much fun that we have people from all around the world who are watching, don't you think? Yay. And it's a beautiful sunny day here in Southern California.
We got summer weather in February.
Yes, it's a bit hot. We had to, because the oven is going the whole time. We had to.
Should we revisit this Siberian ginseng story?
Yes, I would like you to. Oh, just tell them what I'm doing. The onion is sauteing, and I'm going to put in the red peppers, and then we'll.
Maybe we tell you Siberian ginseng story next week.
No. Tell it now. I just told them what I'm doing. In the meantime, because
At the meantime,
because we're doing all these things together at the same time. So it's going to be for the nachos. I'm making the buffalo, but first I put in all the vegetables, red pepper and the onion, and then we'll put in the spices and the buffalo. Go.
Siberian ginseng was not discovered until the mid-1900s, in fact, whereas so many of these other herbs have been used for a really long time. Siberian ginseng is a relatively new discovery. And so
really, I didn't even know that.
There was this gentleman, his name is Dr. Nikolai Lazarev, Russian dude. And he, during the wars, had to develop all kinds of synthetic drugs to enhance soldier performance. So basically, he was cooking up some meth. But then after the war, he didn't have to make meth anymore. And he got to focus on what he was interested in, which is he wanted to find natural substances that could provide some of the same performance-enhancing benefits as some of these drugs that he had to create during the wars.
Mm-hmm.
So they set about looking for something that would have these kind of effects. And they had come up in previous wars against Chinese soldiers who were fueled by Korean ginseng. And this apparently had given them some incredible endurance. And they said, okay, well, let's start with this. We don't have ginseng in our territory, but maybe we can find something that would have similar properties to it. That's
a pretty optimistic thinking, yeah, go on.
And so they found this thing, Latin name, Eleutherococcus, Eleutherococcus senticosus, now known as Eleuthero or Siberian ginseng. And this is not a close relative of Korean ginseng, but it does have many of the same properties in terms of improving your energy production,
fascinating.
Improving focus, improving endurance, improving long-term mental health and cognitive function. And so it is called Siberian ginseng, even though it's not a close botanical relative of the original ginseng.
Just showing what we are doing in the meantime. Wow.
And so that's Siberian ginseng. And we put that in our focus chocolate. It's pretty awesome. And then you have American ginseng. This one actually is a closer botanical relative of Korean ginseng. and it was actually commonly farmed by some of the founding fathers of America. People like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson were ginseng farmers and made a good amount of money selling it to be traded into Asia, because in Asia, especially in China, ginseng was very highly prized, and people would pay big money for it, and they could make a lot of money growing this ginseng in America that the Chinese recognized and respected as genuine, real ginseng, and then selling it off for use primarily in Asia. And still, even today, the vast majority, I think it's something like 80+% of American grown ginseng is then exported to Asia, which is a bummer, because I would love to see people taking more advantage of some of these amazing things that we have growing here.
I would love that.
Right in our own country. Oh, Alyssa is saying hi. She's in a cafe without her Bluetooth, so she's just watching. Alyssa, we see you. We love you. You're awesome.
Nachos. Okay, so when I said it's going to be fusion cuisine, we are going to put.
What are we fusing here? We're putting we're putting some Hungarian in there for Ana Blanca's roots.
And there's the chili. We already have it.
Where's the chili?
Where is the chili? I'm going to put chili in the vegetables that are sauteing for the buffalo, and I'm going to put some Hungarian sweet paprika, because it gives it a little bit of a. It's not a kick. It's a touch. It's a caress, because it's sweet, but it's very high in vitamin C. There's a gentleman, Hungarian gentleman, who got a Nobel Prize for discovering vitamin C in paprika. Very proud of him.
And the Hungarians will tell you about that one till the cows come home.
Hey. Yes, of course. And he has a very, very, very.
And it's very much worthy of all the respect in the world. And
I knew you would say that.
All the Nobel Prizes.
Yes, lots of Nobel Prizes.
Yeah.
Such an interesting thing, the Nobel Prize. Okay, so I put chili in here.
Okay, we got chili going in the sauteed vegetables. I'm going to just dictate play-by-play for you guys because it's a little bit out of the shot.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be back.
And a bit of Hungarian paprika.
Very tiny amount.
How much are we doing? Half teaspoon?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a half teaspoon of Hungarian paprika. And if you guys have any questions while we're doing this, whether it's about different health topics, whether it's about different adaptogens, different biohacking techniques, anything like that, feel free to shoot it in the comments, and we'll mix it all in here and have a good time.
It's interesting because my other sister who lives in Europe, she just called Sage and they started talking about setting up wellness clinic that they're thinking of starting in Cascais in Portugal. And it's very interesting because Sage's parents had a wellness clinic and they sold it about 10 years ago. About 10.
Yeah, roughly.
Yes. And how far health and wellness technology is gone. So what they had in the place and what you can put into a wellness clinic and all these things that you can take advantage, you don't have to have the money to actually buy the whole thing. You can just go in there in places like this and enjoy the benefits. So what is it that Sophie is going to use, and what are the very good wellness technologies that you think someone can look up in their where they live? Like, we have the sauna.
Well, maybe let's adjust the question a little bit and see if I was starting a wellness biohacking center.
Okay.
What would I put in?
Exactly, because it's American based, not Europe. Pretty good.
Okay, hold on one second. I'll come back.
I'm here. Oh, it did it again. Yeah, we have to remember not doing it next time. Okay, so, and I actually wonder what we end up going to have in this house, because I would love to have a little mini wellness center.
A mini wellness center?
We have some cool stuff already, but
so
not everything.
If I was creating a wellness center, no budget, and just could go absolutely wild. Of course.
Oh, I love that. I love that size. Like, no budget.
We would have multiple clear light infrared saunas in there. We would have, for sure, cold plunges.
Yes.
I would like there to be like a big communal cold plunge. I kind of think that would be more fun than just the individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Just personal opinion of I don't know. I love things that like drive a little bit more interaction between people. They get to share the experience together.
Okay, your dad is going to enjoy the buffalo. How spicy does he like things? Because I'm gonna put a bit of jalapeno in there.
Very mild.
Okay, then let's leave that out for now.
Okay.
So imagine that I put a little bit of jalapeno into the buffalo.
Okay, so we have the clear lights on us in the wellness center, and then we have a cold plunge. So we've got the hot and cold, the fire and the ice. And then I would have a hyperbaric oxygen chamber.
Can you give us like 1 or 2 sentences of the benefits of each of these things, like the main benefits?
Well, let me run through my list
Look,
first.
didn't I tell you? I just cut open the buffalo, and we have an interested party immediately show
Yeah.
up. How does he have such a sniffer?
He's back.
He was another end of the house.
He knows what he likes.
Oh, he does. Okay, so I'm going to. Mister, it's not for you. This is for
him a
everyone.
little bit.
Okay. All right. He. Oh gosh, seriously. All right, Mister. All right, up here. That is a very, very sweet kitty. You love buffalo. You do. And he's so gentle with his teeth when he takes things out of your hand. Okay, you get a little bit more. And then I'm gonna wash my hands and keep working. Okay, you can get a little bit more, but you have
You're
to
bringing a
turn.
little more over this way.
Yeah, you have to turn towards everybody and say hello. Say hello.
Instagram can't see him bringing a little more over
Oh
this
yeah,
way.
come on. Instagram can't see Bertie. Okay, be a good kitty. Okay. Yes, okay. You have to turn that way and say hi to everybody on Instagram. Over there. He really is the really, really gentle, sweet kitty. Okay, boo boo, that's all you get for now. Okay, honey, would you put him down so I can?
Oh, he doesn't want to go. Oh, come on.
He's like, that's
Don't
where the
play that
buffalo
game
is.
with me.
That's where the buffalo is. I'm not
Okay.
going anywhere. Betsy, no. Well, I have to say, we are practicing parenting on the cats. They're really nice kitties, and they're actually well behaved. I promise they're well behaved. But except when it comes to raw buffalo.
Okay, so back to wellness center planning. I would then have a hyperbaric oxygen chamber. Would I have? Oh, somebody's asking, would I have a PEMF vent? Yeah, I would probably try to get the kind that they have from this company called Pulse Centers. You know, there's various kinds of PEMF vents. Some are more like geared towards just overall healing and relaxation, and just kind of chilling you out and a bit of recovery kind of stuff. And you don't feel it so much. I'm kind of into the ones that like you feel like you're being shocked through. I like to feel it. And so the ones from Pulse Centers, like you can feel it like actively contracting your muscles and like almost like shooting an energy through you. I'm glad that knife didn't go in your foot.
Betsy was trying to make it over here.
All right.
Would you mind grabbing this here and then show it in the screen what it looks like, what I'm doing right now? You just.
Okay, a little update from the kitchen.
It is raw, grass-fed, pasture-raised buffalo. That's going in there. All right. Gonna put a bit of salt as well and black pepper. Go on, keep talking.
There's plastic that's over here.
Oh yeah, I will take it. I will just whatever. I can take it out.
Okay, and then so yeah, PMF would like a real powerful, like high quality PMF would be super cool. And then you know, a couple of these various different enhanced training modalities, like the ARCS Fit trainer, and also there's various different like high intensity interval training bike solutions that also do some sort of modulation of how much oxygen you're getting. So you're training on a reduced amount of oxygen. It's like you're training at elevation to really magnify that effect there in a short amount of time. And so I think that would be a great setup. Doing some compression pants for recovery, that kind of thing would also be pretty cool. And then I would, of course, love there to be a kick-ass elixir bar as the center point of this for the community to come together to have that social experience around enjoying the best herbs in the most delicious way.
That elixir bar, that would be amazing in there. But you pre-make the recipes and everything. Also, in the buffalo, I'm going to put half a teaspoon of cordyceps and 1 teaspoon of cordyceps and half a teaspoon of cistanche. These are, how can I say, like really great herbs of bringing you more power. Like I think they complement the power and the strength of the buffalo. Seriously, dude. Seriously.
There's no more buffalo, my friend.
I have red onion. Seriously, guys. Nobody invited you.
They know there's food
It's the
happening.
buffalo. It's the buffalo. Marcy, come on, guys. Let's go. They can't go outside because of the people who are working in the backyard and they're a little bit out of the element because usually at this time they are playing outside and running around. Honey?
I can't come there right now. I got an emergency.
Okay. So yeah, we have this little guest. Okay. This is what I have. I have purple onion. Onion right now, guys. No more buffalo. Okay, actually, you know what, Marty, you weren't here. You weren't here when Betsy got his buffalo, so you can get a little bit. Here, boo-boo. You have this one. Oh gosh. I am such a soft touch, seriously. There you go. He actually got a bit of an injury. He had a fight with something another day, so he got a little bit more over. Here. Okay. Would you mind after?
Yeah, they need to be relocated.
They need to be relocated. All right, boys, let's go. You're going in your bed. You're going in your bed. Here. There you go. All right. I promise we're going to be parents who are not such a soft touch as we are with the cats right now. Can you remove him too? I am mixing the buffalo. I think once it starts being more cooked out, smells like onion and garlic, they're not going to be as interested. Sage is just taking toys. All right, now we have already the mango salsa ready, which if it was for somebody else, I would say put in a little bit of pine pollen. It would really jazz it up. But since it is for me right now in the special time, I'm not putting extra adaptogens in there. I am making the buffalo. In the meantime, you can keep talking about.
What I want to know is when is the first course going to be ready?
You're hungry?
Yes.
The smells that, yeah, this smells really good. Oh, you know what we should do, honey?
What should we do?
We can
Tell
start melting the chocolate on the nachos.
me. What?
Not chocolate, cheese. Oh my God.
Unablanca almost made a new culinary innovation. Chocolate on top of nachos.
That would have been interesting.
Radical innovation happened here at the Addictive Wellness Kitchen.
Okay, so I can't pull this out. Oh, no, let's use this. Let's use this and this. Okay, cool. I would like to ask you, please, to put the chips in each because I love real cheese. Sage is, but it's also real cheese, the cheddar raw goat cheese.
Yeah.
All right. So this organic blue corn avocado. We have a ton, but I have to visit them some of just in the clean dishwasher. There you go. So I am going to have some Havarti cheese on it, and Sage likes the cheddar cheese, which
Goat
is
cheese.
raw goat cheese. Which is pretty funny because we're gonna put in the oven the raw goat cheese, but only to melt in a low heat. Oh, someone's hungry.
Yeah. I thought we were doing the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, sure, we can do the whole thing. Your daddy's coming over to help us, right?
He always says he is, and then he doesn't, so we'll see.
It's all right. We have a guest coming later. Ashley is coming over. So we're going to have someone coming and helping us eat all these food. Fantastic. Sweetheart, so what you can do in the meantime, here is the bigger cutting board and start slicing, either shredding or slice. Let's shred the cheese. I'll give you the shredder, and I will be making the buffalo. All right. What else would you put in a... Okay, so now you tell us about the benefits of these things, these things that you would put into a wellness center. And also, what would be a basic menu in a tonic bar? And if you guys have any
There's no
questions...
basic menu in my tonic bar.
So somebody said something. Would you have... Oh, yeah.
No, that's we answered that.
Okay, yeah, you answered that. Okay, so my other question would be, let's say you have anything that you would like a recipe for, because where Sage was working in a tonic bar, I was able to go in and say, today I feel a little bit run down. I feel like something is coming on, like maybe I'm getting a cold or something. Can you make me a tonic to boost my immune system? Or can you make me an ice cream to help with my hormones? This is how that tonic bar was at the time. Everybody who worked there knew so much
It was basically like you go in and you have a little mini 5-minute consultation with a specialized herbalist who's able to create this all in a most delicious way for you. And that's why at my like dream elixir bar, there is no menu. The menu is one thing, custom tonic at varying prices.
Okay, so what would you do? So that's what I would like to, if you have a question, and then we can make the recipe for you. So would you like an ice cream for hormones or an ice cream post-workout? Or like somebody is just recovering from surgery and you would like to bring them a drink? Give us these questions because it will be something really fun and a great challenge. Okay, honey?
Yes.
Make me, right now, with words, make me an ice cream to support my hormone health once I just had the baby.
Okay.
What would you put in there? Start from the basics.
Well, are we assuming you're still breastfeeding?
Give me both versions.
Okay.
Of course, that would be, but I like to know what somebody post breastfeeding can do to recharge their entire adrenals, their jing. Oh, can you explain the 3 treasure system?
Which one first?
First, you explain the 3 treasure system because then you can explain why I said to recharge the jing of the lady who just had a baby.
Okay. The Taoists view your health in this system called the 3 treasure system, Taoist tonic herbalism. And the 3 treasures, they represented with the metaphor of a candle. I like to use a specific financial metaphor to explain this. So in their version, you have these 3 treasures, Jing, Qi, and Shen. And the Jing is your core kidney adrenal vitality. It's like your energy reserves. They said it's the wax and the wick of the candle. It's your pure essence. And it's something that you inherit from your parents, depending on how healthy they were and how they ate and how they lived and their parents before them. And some people start out with a lot of Jing and some not much. So I kind of think of this as being more like your trust fund. Some people start out with a big fat trust fund and they never have to learn to manage their finances because it's all taken care of. Some people start out with tremendous health and they can drink and smoke and they make fun of people like me and you who actually have to take care of our health actively. So that's the Jing. And then you use that up as you go through life. And there, depending on how you live and what you're doing, you may use it at an accelerated rate or you may use it at a slow rate. And so the reason Ana Blanca mentioned that in this case is because when you're pregnant, you give so much to the baby. So much that this is the single greatest Jing depleting thing you will do over the course of your whole life. You also deplete your Jing by not eating well, by not sleeping well, by stressing too much, by burning the candle at both ends. But looking at the next treasure, then you go into the Qi. This is the active one. This is, most people have heard of Qi. It's the active part of the candle. It's the flame. It's how you extract energy from the air you breathe and the food you eat. Or it's like your checking account. It's where you're getting daily deposits and withdrawals. And this, if you can build this up with herbs like astragalus and cordyceps and schizandra, you don't have to dip into your reserves because that trust fund that I talked about becomes like your savings account as you're going through life. Trust fund is the Jing that you got from your parents. It's called a prenatal Jing. And then you have your postnatal Jing, which is like your savings account. And if you have enough Qi, you don't have to dip into your Jing all the time. And that's a great way to live, is having healthy finances.
This is mine or yours?
That's mine. And not having to dip into your savings account to make it through every single day. But then the ultimate purpose of life is Shen. The ultimate purpose of life is not just to be a big candle. It's not just to have a great savings account or not just to have a great checking account. It's to have a beautiful impact on the world around you. So this is your Shen, your higher self. It's light in your eyes. It's your ability to have a beautiful spirit and affect the world around you in a really beneficial way. So
you call it when you start your nonprofit.
In the financial metaphor, this is when you have a great savings account and a great checking account. What do you do next? You start a nonprofit to benefit the community and benefit the world and leave it better than you found it.
And that's your Shen.
Yep. And so great examples of Shen herbs would be things like reishi mushroom and pearl powder. Schizandra also benefits the Shen. Albizia flower is another great one in this department. So then just to rewind, herbs that will build your Jing are things like cordyceps, schizandra. Schizandra and reishi, great examples of 3 treasure herbs that build Jing, Qi, and Shen.
We are going to put a bit of schizandra into the salsa.
Yeah, watch your fingers, please.
I watch it just got very soft, this cheese.
Yeah. And then other ginger herbs you find in our recharged chocolate. So you get cordyceps, eucommia, oshuwu, cistanche, rhamania, morinda. Morinda and rhamania are two that in the modern semi-mainstream conversation about adaptogens, nobody knows about morinda and rhamania. These are way underrated these days.
Moringa and moringa are two different things.
Yeah, not moringa, that green leafy plant. This is morinda with a G. It's like a black-gray root.
It's a really cool thing. All right, look at this. Oh yeah, I can't wait for your dad to come over. He is so fun when he likes this food. So we are going to melt. I assume you don't want pickled jalapenos?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll have one pickled jalapenos.
All right. Would you mind grabbing? My fingers are messy. I just need a fork. Oh, here is the fork. This fork. I found an organic one. I ordered it from Thrive Market. They have really nice.
How many do you want?
I would like at least 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I will paste them out to all our places. So it is really much like the traditional. We respect Mexican cuisine. Oh, and we are not making a guacamole this time because we're saving the recipe.
Soon we're going to have cacao nibs back in stock.
And then we're
going to make a very special. Cacao nibs and guacamole is maybe the best food combination of all time.
You said you'd be putting on one.
That was a joke.
Hey, then I want more too. There you go. All right, I'm going to pop this in the oven just to melt the cheese. So you know what? I want more cheese in mine too. What am I doing?
More cheese?
More cheese, please. I like.
A couple years ago, I was in Mexico, and there was this guy who met named Con Cheese. And we started calling him Con Queso because con means with in Spanish.
I kind of got that part.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay.
You speak perfect Spanish. I don't, but I learned that part.
What were we talking about?
We were talking. Wait. Oh my God, I have to.
You take me in so many different directions. I can't keep up.
We were talking about the 3 treasures, and from the 3 treasures, we were talking about how to replenish someone's vital force after.
Are we talking about jalapenos?
And jalapenos too. Jalapenos are awesome. No, so yeah, this is what I found. This is the one organic pickled nacho sliced jalapenos I ever found. Oh, I want to put a splash of this.
On the nachos?
No.
On the buffalo.
The buffalo.
Okay, we got a splash of coconut spicy aminos going on the buffalo. More than a splash, aggressive splash.
Well, when I
extended aggressive splash.
Okay, the splash went like this. Like you write twice Zorro on it.
Oh, Zorro.
2 Zorros.
All right.
A splash is a Zorro. It was 2 Zorros.
Wow.
All right, where are we? Okay, let's put Shizandra in salsa.
Okay.
Honey, you're the strong man.
Now the pressure's on. What if I fail to open it? Here's a technique. It's maybe totally ridiculous and just made up, but I've always found it to be helpful. So they say like your thoughts actually have physical matter to them, and they have like a gravitational pull. So whenever it's something that's hard to open, I imagine it already open, and I imagine the taste of what's inside, and that increases my odds of being able to open it.
Okay.
How much of this are we putting in?
I think like
half.
And this is buffalo. That's with all kinds of vegetables and jalapenos and onions that goes on top.
So Ana Blanca had an interesting hypothesis about Shizandra being good in salsa.
I think the sourness will really.
I'm curious. It could go one of 2 ways.
This is an R&D session, as I mentioned earlier. We R&D everything, but we don't.
We just need to get more taste testers.
Yes, we need taste testers.
Somebody's got to come over and hang out with us.
Hold on.
What if this becomes a thing that like eventually, like we have 10 people at a time coming over for our lives just to eat the food?
Oh my God, I would love that. We need help to eat the food, and we need people.
Any volunteers?
Yes, go on.
So a quarter teaspoon of Shizandra extract.
Okay, I think that's enough.
We're gonna do.
It was almost a quarter.
Slightly less than a quarter teaspoon.
Yeah, I got thirsty.
You got thirsty. Is that why we stopped early on the Shizandra? I got thirsty.
I got thirsty. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to taste this mango salsa. Damn, that's good. Wow. I'm gonna make this more often.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Now taste that because I can't do Shizandra. Shizandra can.
oh, I
give
put
it-
all the chips in there, didn't I?
Yes, you did. But I can give you
There's
one
still
more.
one back.
Okay, I'm gonna take one back. Here. Woo. It's a bit hot now, but there you are.
Well, that is hot.
It is hot.
Let me cool it off in salsa.
Yes.
Okay. First time ever anybody's ever put Shizandra in salsa, as far as we know.
Exactly.
Let's see.
He really is thinking about it, and I like that.
You can't taste it.
And here we go.
That's pretty impressive.
Shizandra and salsa. High five.
Because Shizandra plays friendly with very few other flavors.
But I thought that salsa has a sweetness and a sour and a spicy,
Mm-hmm.
and Shizandra is a 5-flavored fruit. So I thought maybe
That's really surprising.
there you go.
Very nice.
Okay.
Ana Blanca's Hungarian palate for the win again.
Let's just say got the nicest things to me. Now we are going to put pine pollen in cashew sour cream. We need another. Oh yeah, like this. Hold on, let me grab another bowl.
Mhm.
We're just playing around here, guys. Wish you were here. I keep saying that. I wonder who would be like, okay, I gotta go and taste your guys' crazy ideas, but everybody when people buy the herbs.
Mhm.
They, first of all, we put them in chocolates, we put them in elixirs because it's so easy to add them to your days, right? But there are so many other ways, and we just want to give you ideas. Hold on.
All right, so yeah, this is going to be a cashew sour cream pine pollen combo. Pine pollen is pretty mellow flavor, so you can get
Here's a teaspoon.
quite creative and open with the things
Maybe
that you can
let's
add.
start with half a spoon.
Okay.
And I give you another bowl, like a small bowl, because you do the cashew. I do the other sour cream.
Yeah. A spoon.
To mix it?
And we'll scoop it out from the sour cream container.
Very
Right?
smart. Okay, the ready foods are here. I visited the kiddies in the bedroom.
You happy?
Bertie, one of our cats, he likes seal trim training. What he does is he lies down on his side and he puts his claws into the bottom of the bed and then he just horizontally slides up like he's training for Mission Impossible or something. Is really funny. All right, let's blend it in. All right, what else are we doing? Guacamole. So we're not making guacamole this time. Should we just at least have a avocado mashed up? Why not? Let's just do that. Because that has to go with. Get all kinds from the outside.
Gotta make sure we got no pine pollen clumping up in here.
Yep. I really hope you guys are having as much fun with us as we're having with you. Honey, move over. You know what? I go on the side. I need the cutting board. Sorry. Didn't mean to be confusing in here. Okay, so Sage, he's a very, very honest face tester. So
I gotta be. If I'm developing products, I
yeah, no
gotta
kidding.
be very honest. About
Oh,
what's
I
working and what's
remember
not.
when we were making the elixir blends first. We have the cocoa, chai, caramel, and matcha. We asked 50 of our friends to secretly taste them and fill out an online form for
Oh, I
us.
forgot about that.
And then how they would rate the sweetness, because we didn't want it to be less sweet or too sweet. And actually, that really helped.
We kind
Because-
of, that's always the question is like, how sweet do you make something? So we basically crowdsourced this. And
That was so
I like kind of figured out the exact amount of sweetness that I thought would be correct.
Mhm.
And we told people rank it 1 to 10, not 10 being the best, but 5 being the best. 5 meaning it's the right amount of sweetness, and 10 being way, way, way too sweet. 1 being not nearly sweet enough.
Mhm.
And the test results ended up with me doing a 10% increase in the sweetness, and then most people have generally been really happy with it.
Yeah, because I don't like things too sweet. And we have friends who love things unbelievably sweet. So Sage can never use me as a taste tester. Oh, look at our avocados from the tree outside.
These ones, you got one from the tree, one
One from your dad's,
yeah,
and one from ours. All right, so we can just. This is not going to be the avocado.
Jason Zumberg, if you're watching this, look at my new technique. I keep the other hand away.
Oh, really? Like. Wait, what?
Jason was concerned that when I was holding it in my hand and shoving the knife into it, that I was going to cut my hand.
You know how I do it? I leave it here, and then I don't move my hand. I just go like this and twist and take it out.
What twist?
Twist. We're learning kitchen safety. Would you put this? Where we live, we are able to put all the food scraps into the green bin together from the yard waste, and they compost it for us.
Okay.
Kind of nice. We have a composter in the back though. All right. Would you mind putting this in a bowl? I give you a glass bowl for that, honey.
Okay.
Actually,
would you like me to reach?
It's not even that I'm just looking for what would be a strong bowl.
What if I just take a normal bowl?
No, hold on. I like glass because then you can see what's inside from Emma's point of view. Hold on. Put it in this.
Okay.
Actually, just a container. All right. And then after this, we're going to make sweet corn. I'm excited about that. That's going to be my other yum yum. Oh, I love sweet corn. I have a feeling maybe we should postpone the quesadilla. This is like already so long in here.
No quesadillas? Here's the thing on the block. You 4 days ago said, I'm going to make you a quesadilla for breakfast, and then I'm going to make you a quesadilla for lunch. No, I make it for you for dinner.
Wait. What happened over the past couple of days since we brought the curtains home? I wasn't well. Otherwise, I would have made it.
Now we're all well. What if you just make quesadillas for lunch?
Okay, but we have this huge amount of nachos.
Uh-huh.
Are you going to?
Fine. Okay.
I mean, you know what? You can get a quesadilla. Because
I can get a quesadilla?
You can get a quesadilla.
Quesadilla capo mayo?
And then you would like it in the cactus or the cassava?
In the cactus.
All right. We're making everything today then.
Wait, story time.
Story time.
We were going to see my aunts in Santa Barbara. When we had just started dating.
That's a good one.
And
Hungarian
Ana Blanca with her accent has a special relationship with Siri, as you can imagine. And my aunts have a big cactus garden. And so
like
Ana
the
Blanca
most incredible, inventive, creative you can imagine.
Says, Siri, where can I find a cactus?
Because I wanted to bring them a gift.
First, you have to tell me where you are. Go to
Oh, shush!
select location services, scroll to Siri, and allow location access.
But at the time, what happened was Siri responded, there's several bars nearby I can direct you to. My concept was that we were going to have two phones and one was going to stream to TikTok. I couldn't get one at what I thought would be an acceptable angle for you. So
You're not on TikTok. Oh, but you were able to download TikTok again?
yeah, you can.
How interesting. Because we always delete never mind. All right. So now you mash this up.
Mush.
You can put the rest of the lemon juice in there and some of the green onion that I still have here. Good. In the meantime, usually most people, when they do street corn, they have the whole shock of the corn and they roast it on coal outside fire. I was in Southern California. I'm not gonna set
no outside fires.
No outside fires for now, and I couldn't even do it in the oven. So I just used it like this, and I roasted it in the oven with a little bit of butter. But here comes the fun part. Oh yes, when you start making the sauce for it. Okay, I actually put it down here for myself so I will not leave anything out. So this is one of my secret ingredients. Chipotle lime mayonnaise. But everybody in the family jokes because it sounds like I'm saying cheap hotel. I'm like, no, it's not a cheap hotel, it's chipotle. Chipotle lime mayonnaise. Yummy. Just the right amount of spice. Let me get a bowl. We're using an incredible.
That corn looks really nice.
I know,
like,
right?
Just the right amount.
Roasted just the right amount.
Roasted.
Yum, yum. All right, now I'm gonna make the sauce for it. Let's get a bowl. Maybe from up here. Oh yeah, this is nice. Maybe like this because it's make it like that so it's all right. Let's start with 1/4 cup of this mayo. How many tablespoons? Okay.
4.
4 tablespoons. Yep. Oh yeah, let's use it like this.
Okay.
All right.
That's 2, 4, 5.
It's just a little bit. I mean, you know how I go. A little bit more. All right. Then I have, bless you, sweetheart. This is organic feta cheese because I don't have the actual Mexican cheese that should be going in there. But if you have no access to the Mexican cheese that usually goes into the street corn, organic feta is perfect. So I'm gonna put maybe, how much should I put in this? 1/2 cup. So put in the whole thing. It's about 1/2 cup.
There it goes, Ana Blanca. When in doubt, more cheese and more butter.
More cheese and more butter is never a bad idea.
And more chocolate.
Oh, fresh garlic, hold on.
No, not more chocolate.
No more chocolate, no. Well, you know what I actually want to do?
Wait, hold on. I was trying to like line up a great marketing line right there. Like more cheese, more butter, and more chocolate. And you say, yeah, more chocolate. Like you want to promote our company.
Wait. I want to make a mole with chocolate soon. And I think that's going to be the perfect one. We're gonna make
But now you can still say
more chocolate.
More chocolate. Like
you can never have enough.
Like what we make.
You can never have enough chocolate. Where's chocolate? Oh. You see, I have like a whole. You can never have enough chocolate. I have chocolate stashed everywhere.
We need to increase our promotion. Boost sales. Huh?
Oh yeah. We have the best chocolate in the world. Actually, it's not even a joke because there is no other chocolate in the world that's mycotoxin free, jungle grown, 1% of the 1% of the 1% of rare and pure and good and sugar free with adaptogens and tastes so good. Like, I'm sorry, but really, it is the best chocolate if you really go through the facts, right?
And Ana Blanca loves good facts.
Yes. Good. Valentine's Day passed. We can't get naughty again, dude. We're gonna get demonetized. All right. So, would you mind squishing it, and I will work on the garlic. All right. So now we have the cheese melting, and then when it's out, we just have to layer things up and eat it. In the meantime, we are going to make the street corn that goes with the mango salsa, and after comes the quesadilla. Oh, I can put a little bit of this buffalo in the quesadilla too. But the only thing about your favorite quesadilla is that it's this size. My favorite quesadilla is this size. And I can pile a bunch of stuff in it. Meanwhile, I can't put anything in yours except a slice of tomato and 2 pieces of cheese.
To quote Audrey Hepburn, I can't say that I'm mine.
That's a good line. It's a really good line. All right. I have my little garlic squisher. I like this garlic squisher. Move over, baby. Did you put green onion in here too?
I did not.
And the lemon juice?
Lemon juice, yes. Well, it's already got quite a lot of lemon juice.
Oh, lemon juice is great in avocado. All right. What else are we gonna do right now? So
we're gonna eat.
So where is the? Hold on.
Oh.
What else goes in there? Cilantro, which I don't have to put in there. A little bit of chili powder, astragalus, and cordyceps.
Okay, now we're talking.
But put in a little bit on the side so I can have it too.
Well, then just separate yours out into another container.
That's what I said.
Oh. I missed it in the translation.
Yes, thank you. You and your dad can have the astragalus and the cordyceps. It's going to be good.
Is that the right amount for you?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yum, yum. I mean, I can always make more later. That's very nice. I just love corn. All right. We are having so much fun. Hold on, we have getting questions. Yes, let me just see. Just that the thing is full. Let me just check it out.
It's just new people join.
Oh yeah. So I would love to. Yeah, somebody's asking, what are the benefits of that by the PTFE thing that said that you can feel it or you don't feel it? You know, that it hits you.
Charges up your mitochondria and speeds up cellular recovery. And I found that, like, if you have like tight muscles or like your back has gone out or something like that, it really snaps things back into shape.
You know, it's very interesting when I get an injury and then you give me the red light therapy on my injuries, it really helps. Why?
Primarily because it's, well, two things. One, it's increasing the circulation to the area. And two, because it's supporting your mitochondria. What was the whoa?
I tasted something from over there and it tasted really good. Okay, my other question was...
Garlic?
Garlic. Why is mitochondria so important?
Mitochondria are the powerhouses of your cells.
I have a very good mitochondria.
They make ATP, which is pure cellular energy, and they deliver everything. Your cells run on ATP. If you stopped having ATP production for a number of seconds, you would die instantly. Okay, so here is your body, and you have all these gazillions of cells, and all the cells contain mitochondria, and then the mitochondria is... And mitochondria is actually not you. It's an ancient bacteria that humans partnered up with that lives inside of us and makes our energy. It's kind of crazy. So that the person just walked up to that like that ancient bacteria and say, "Hey, let's be friends." Hop inside and then be... Well, I think it was before there was even a person. It was probably when we're dealing with like small multicellular like bacteria type organisms. Okay. And then it just jumped in and then mitochondria came along for the ride and has been partnered with living things ever since. Thanks, mitochondria. It's actually really is a great thing to have. And Ana Blanca has very strong mitochondrial genetics. And so her superhero name is what is Mighty Mitochondria. Yeah, that's my superhero name. Ooh, what would be your guys' superhero name if you can choose one? Because I think some could be like really cool. What would be yours? Any idea? I feel like anything I tried to say would not be cool. Really? But but one of your charms that you're so cheesy. You are honestly, you had the best dad jokes. I need to put more thought into it. You had the best dad jokes before you became a dad. But after May, you can make all the dad jokes in the world. Yes. Daddy jokes. I can't say the word dad because I don't know how to pronounce it because it always sounds differently. Like D-A-D or D-A-D, it just sounds the same from my stupid accent mouth. And so I should just say daddy. So now we have sour cream over here with pine pollen. We have salsa with chisandra. We have guacamole that didn't mess with. And then we have this, what else? Guacamole that what? Guacamole we didn't mess with. We didn't put anything in it. Oh. We didn't put that. I mean, we can put a bit of a stragglers. What do you think? It's just a little bit of a sweet taste. Let's leave it alone. We're not gonna do enhanced guacamole until next time when we have with cacao nibs. Oh yeah. Yes. Okay, now I don't think this sauce is enough for the corn, so let's put a little bit of corn. Well, let's put it on and see what happens. Yeah, I just put enough in here. Oh, that makes sense. Like this, and then keep mixing. Okay. And then I put some of mine, and then we'll see. We have to make more. And then we can put a little bit of green onion on top. Just a little bit. Put more? Yes. That looks like you can really use it. I put some in mine. Oh, looks like we actually worked out. I think worked out the right amount. How about that? I should use this. Hold on. Everything is turning out quite well, which is doesn't always work out that it works out. Hold on, here's some more. I think that's going to like this one. And hopefully Ashley too. Let's leave some for her and show us. You know what? I'm gonna make some more quesadillas when she gets here. Okay, so you guys can both have some. Okay. Because I don't know what her dietary restrictions are. All right, we're both going to taste the street corn. Wow. All right. It's a lot of sauce. Yeah, I think I would have gone like in retrospect. Half as much sauce.
So yeah.
I would have gone cut down the sauce by 50%.
Yes, it's more sauce.
Mhm.
Or we can just make one more cone and mix it in.
Mm.
All right, it's
But
good.
still very nice. I'm going for more. So.
All right, but because I was supposed to start with. Okay,
What?
so when we're writing the recipe up, we're going to make either more corn or half of the sauce.
Mhm.
Yeah, because the sauce is a bit too overbearing on it.
Yeah, quite powerful.
Quite powerful. Okay, it's good to know. So we made everything. I'm going to put this here. Let's check on the make my nachos. I have space to put the hot in.
Yeah.
Oops. Forgot about the cheese, and now the cheese is roasted instead of just melted. Ha ha. Oops. All right, so now we have Parmesan crisp cheese because we got so excited about the street corn, we forgot about them. But it's still gonna be good. So out on this, you want me to just pile on some buffalo for you?
Sure.
All right. All right. Excuse me. Can you? Yeah, thank you. Because it was hot and heavy.
That's right.
Hot and heavy in my hand. All right. So I'm putting the buffalo with all the vegetables sauteed on top for sage. And on this top, let's put on a little bit of sour cream for fun. One dab, just for like this.
No, do a double.
Do another double?
Yeah.
All right, and now I'm going to put a little bit of avocado, guacamole in it too. On the side, like this.
I'll take a double of that too.
Double of that too. And the salsa, you're just gonna dip
Yeah.
in that.
I'll keep the salsa on the side.
All right, now, hold on. Oh, here we go.
Nice presentation.
Hold on. This is the healthiest, most nutrition-filled, crazy nachos you ever tried. And if I could, anybody would want, I would share it with you through the screen. My God, it smells good.
I think it's time to wrap the show up. And
So
enjoy
no
the food.
quesadillas.
We'll save those for another
It's
day.
too long.
We'll do those another day.
We've been here for so long. But when we're making the guacamole with the chips, we'll make the quesadillas.
Perfect.
But in the meantime, I still would like to introduce you guys the other one. This was a big find. I just wanted
We haven't tried them yet, so we'll review those in
we'll
our next
review,
one.
but it was a find because I haven't found an organic 4-ingredient tortilla before. But we know that this one that Sage loves, this is fantastic. So this is, oh yeah. Did we show everything? This is the street corn with a lot of sauce. So we're gonna put a little bit more corn in there. This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys are awesome. We love spending the time with you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.
And our kitty says, thank you so much for being so sweet to us. Thank you. We love you guys. Mwah. Yay. Let